Alright, everybody, we're back here in Erie, PA. I hope you can hear me alright, because I've got a fan and a heater running in the background. So, I'm giving this a one-time go, so hopefully everything goes alright with it. So, I'm doing some research for everybody, since nobody wants to do the research for themselves. They just want to disprove weather modification and write how it's not true, and that it doesn't exist. So, I'll do your homework for you today. Since you don't want to look into it. I know you're on your phone. Anybody that's watching this, you're probably on your phone a lot. Or at least at some point in the day, even if you're not on all day. So, while you're on your phone, you could look this up, but I'll do it for you. Cloud seeding technologies. Fight drought, make more rain, trusted solutions. Precision cloud seeding. Disruptive technology for disruptive climate. This is a cloud seeding company. They're out in the open. I don't know how much more blatant you can get. And that you still think weather modification isn't going on. And this isn't the only website. You can look it up yourself. It's as easy as getting on your phone that you're watching this on right now and looking it up. Don't just discredit climate. Don't just discredit weather modification. Look it up for yourself. Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but so far what I've seen, what they do with weather modification, it's not for the greater good. There are places that have droughts, that still have droughts, and they don't use the weather modification technology to make it rain there. It's still dry. And here in Erie, PA, we get pummeled with a bunch of rain. Constant rain. We're so soaked in the ground, and we're going to have 6 days straight of rain. And it's thanks to our buddies like here, weather modification. So they can increase the precipitation. They claim to reduce hail damage, but wow, there's a lot of places getting hit with tornadoes and hail, so that's a little weird. Reduce or eliminate fog. There's been a lot of killer fog going around, hasn't there? So, to me, I don't see how that's reducing fog. You understand? Because we have so many days where this thick fog. I remember, I think it was last year, we had this fog that really smelled weird too. It was really, something wasn't right with that. And then we're still getting some strange, something isn't right. So it's supposed to fight drought, but when they don't cloud seed, or on places that actually need the rain, it hit places like Erie, PA with rain that already has a bunch of rain and is nearly flooding. Seems a little suspicious. You see what I'm saying? So all this stuff that they say cloud seeding, their cloud seeding company is trying to do, it sure doesn't seem like it's doing it very well. That's because it's used against us. And I forget what else I was going to say about that. There was something else I was going to go with this, but I'm not 100% sure what it was now. So give me a second. I don't know if I can think of it right now. But yeah, cloud seeding, weather modification is going on all around us, yet people will continue to deny it. There's places that are banning weather modification, yet most of the country must agree with it and think it's all right. That we're letting people make up the decisions for us without us making our own decisions. So we gave all the power to these shady people in power instead of standing up and saying, no, we don't want this. We should be banning weather modification worldwide. We really should. But we can't even do it in this country. There's only a few places that are banning it, even though at night they can still get away with it. So take that as you will. Oh, that's where I kind of wanted to go. Because a lot of people think this kind of stuff is crazy, and people that say this are crazy. Well, look at even back in the Bible days. People thought that people that follow God were crazy, but they were proved wrong once they saw God's power. So many times, because these people would follow idols, because these wooden statues, and they'd see them. For example, Daniel and the lions, you know, he went in the lion's den. Angel came down, shut all their mouths, and the king, was expecting to find him dead, that the lions were going to eat him. He thought he was crazy for worshiping God, but he sure was proven wrong. Was he not? It's so crazy. And people think you're crazy for talking about this. But just remember, back in the Bible, there's many people that thought following God was crazy and looked at people who followed God as crazy, but they were proven wrong. Because it's kind of a flip world. What's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. So when followers of God are really ridiculed upon, then you know that's really the right thing, because it's being so ridiculed upon. And meanwhile, any other religion is not ridiculed upon, but some reason followers of God, Christians, all are hit really hard. So, it's a planned attack from the enemy. That was the other thing that I wanted to say, and I'm glad that I remembered it, thank God. Because I wanted to tie that in. I felt like that was important to say with this, because it connects back to even the weather modification. Because all this stuff ties in to each other. So, but I think that's all I really wanted to say. But I felt like I had to say something, because people still want to deny weather modification. I mean, I don't know how much more in depth we have to go. I mean, you could literally step outside and see the planes spraying lines in the sky and them expanding. That should be evidence enough. But this is literally Cloud Seeding Technologies, a weather modification website. They are literally spraying the skies and covering them. So I don't know what other evidence. At that point, you're just in denial. You're denying it to yourself. I mean, it's easier to deny and be ignorant to it than to, admit that it's the truth and keep learning and growing. But anyway, thanks for watching and God bless. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.